So finally, to take us around to our resources, our money, and the way that we use that. What does that look like for you? And we've touched on that in other parts of this conversation. And specifically, as you think about life at St. Peter's, like how and why do you see St. Peter's as fitting into the way that you do use your resources and your money?
I have never been part of a church community that I have loved more than St. Peter's, and I've lived a long time. I was formerly Catholic, and the Episcopal Church really speaks to me in so many ways. It's so welcoming, it's so open, it just hits all the markers for me in a church, because there's still the traditions, which I love because it's a reminder of my past and my religion. But it's casual too, and it's open to young people and older people, and there doesn't seem to be any problem with that. I've noticed that there's a good interaction at our church between young and older parishioners, and I love that. I can't think of a better place to put my money.
Yeah, and so I think giving back, people financially, when they give back, want it to align with their values and where they place importance. And for us, the home that we found at St. Peter's is exactly where we want to give back to. And we want it to, we trust the church to make the decisions that where the money needs to be spent, whether it be physically at the church or whether it be broader for the community, whether it is growing your staff, professionally, or however they need to be. But I think it aligns where we are. It's a way to show our children that, again, there's a greater cause than just you, and it's all about giving back. And so we feel blessed to be able to do that.
For me, St. Peter's does so much for so many people in the community. And like I told you, for me, it's about connection. And I think they work hard at trying to connect. When I see a place that is trying like that and putting those priorities up front, then again, it's not doing it because I think I should. It's not about the shoulds. It's about I want to support that. Mm-hmm. So I want to support it with all, the time, the talent, and the money.
Even in our short time as members at St. Peter's, we've been here a little over 2 years. I think, we've been very impressed and really felt connected to, your leadership, but the greater community of the church and the things that they bring to the forefront as far as how to invest in the community and how to steward and use those resources to the greater good of the church, but also to the greater good of the broader community.
So one thing, like I was just taught that's what you do. Right. So regardless of where I was a member or invested, I believe that's part of my responsibility to support that place that I am. Why is St. Peter's that place? I mean, that's such a big question, right? For me, it's a lifetime question. I think our family moved there right after I was baptized. So some 50 years ago or something like that. So absent, a little 10-year hiatus. I mean, everything I know about growing up is there. The youth group, the meaningfulness of that. on forming me as a person is incredible. And to know that the Warrens and the Paynes and Nancy Johnson and Brooks Northern and the Marlins are still a part of the community. I mean, how do you put a number on that, right? And you know, so I was confirmed there. I was married there. My kids were baptized there. My parents are buried there. You know, it's everything. That place where you're loved and cared for, and you learn, and you make mistakes, and you have an opportunity to give back, and you have an opportunity to learn and experience God's grace in a real way for yourself and your family. Why wouldn't I support it?